Good evening, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you're just turning on your radio, my name is Rex Perry. Let me kind of introduce what we do. In this next hour, we're going to have about 6 different guests talking about different subjects, business, politics, and economics, and we try to educate you. And our guest is Gerald. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Gerald Lynn, yes. Hi, I'm here. I'm the author of the book Surviving the U.S. Healthcare System, and 27-year pharmaceutical rep. Put all my experience for that whole length of time into this book with things nobody's ever going to know, all in the book.
Excellent.
I hope everybody's going to be safe.
Excellent. And Marcus?
I'm Marcus Moran, and I'm an insurance broker. I'm a Medicare specialist. That's my passion. That's what I do. I used to work in the assisted living business, and I kind of learned Medicare from the back going forward. And now I just enjoy educating seniors on what their options and choices are.
Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your book. Give us a background on how this came about.
Well, my book's 12 years in the making. I was always passionate about helping everyone, and I found the U.S. healthcare system's all about insurance and how to figure out how to get through it. And hospital's probably the most dangerous place you're going to be. And there's a lot of things that can happen to you all throughout the system because there's a lot of problems, a lot of miscommunication, and a lot of misdiagnosis. And there's over 250,000 deaths a year.
And you had a story of a gentleman that I think it was 72 in his
72, yeah.
And tell us that story.
Oh, well, he's mentioned in the book. His name's Rex. He had a stroke, then a heart attack, and that's another big theme of the book. He was alone. You're alone. You have nobody to help you through and watch your back. And got him through the stroke. Ended up having the heart attack 5-6 months later. But along the way, that was what really was my last step to going, okay, I got to do this, because I take him in to see his doctor. He'd have to see another doctor that was also in the mix. Communication is a fax machine. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Communication to the hospital, same thing. It's a fax machine. He gets out of the hospital. His cardiologist says, no, I don't have time to look at everything that come from the hospital. Just leave him the way he is. He was having a side effect to one of his meds. That's just an example. So long story short, if you're older, you could be younger as well. Young people have things like car accidents, etc. If there's nobody around to watch what's going on,
you need an advocate.
An advocate, you bet. I call it a wingman.
Yeah, I hear you. And sometimes having a good insurance person. Tell us a little bit about what you do and how you are of assistance.
So I think the biggest thing is when you ask people, what they're doing about Medicare or what they're thinking about Medicare, the big thing is are you getting educated? Are you spending time in reading information? Are you talking to people? Are you understanding what your options and choices are? So as my role is when I meet people and introduce people to myself, hey, look, this could be a complicated process. However, when you understand it as to what it is that makes sense for you, it becomes less and less complicated as long as you're getting advice and information from someone that says, how are we serving your best interests? How are we educating you on what your goals for healthcare are for the rest of your life?
And again, having a good partner like yourself to be able to answer those questions and do the education. Now let's swing back over to Gerald. So you're suggesting also that people somehow, maybe there needs to be some sort of organization or a company or somebody that could become these advocates. What do you suggest in the book? How do you help solve the problem?
Well, in the book, I mentioned a few things. One of them is patient-nurse advocates. They have schools for that. Usually it's a nurse who dedicates themselves, kind of like you would have a lawyer or something else, probably take as a retainer. But you call them up and go, hey, mom hit the hospital. You need to be there and help her out. You need to go into the doctor's office in the room where the doctor's speaking to the patient and interpret everything. You need to get in to see a surgeon, but it's going to take 6 weeks. They are good at just getting it done quicker and know the system. So it is somebody who's an advocate for you, but knows the system and knows how to get things done properly and quickly.
And again, if someone wants to get information about Medicare, do you have a phone number, Marcus?
Sure. My number, you want me to give out my phone?
Please.
It's 480-381-6867. That's my direct line. That's how I best communicate with people. At the end of the day, it's simply education, and realize, I made a commitment to this business a long time ago. Insurance is tricky, right? And a lot of people that get into it, they see that there's a potential to make some money. However, the more you chase relationships,
Mm-hmm.
the better your business grows,
Yeah.
the faster it grows. My business is 100% referral now. And the reason why is because I'm chasing relationships.
That's good. Phone number one more time.
It's 480-381-6867.
And Gerald, your book is so important right now. How can people get a copy of this book?
They can get it on Amazon, they can get it on Barnes & Noble, and they can get it on Google Books as well. And once again, it's Surviving the U.S. Healthcare System.
Say it again.
Surviving the U.S. Healthcare System.
And spell your last name.
Lynn, Lynn. First name is Gerald, Gerald.
So search it that way. Get it on Amazon. This is a really pertinent moment in history where we really need this information. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Everybody, we got to do a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.